Hello gamers, and welcome to my 4th episode of Quick View, where I skip the detailed specifics and jump straight to the pros, the cons, and finish with my final verdict. For this episode, we'll look at Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I thought the original version on Wii U was good, but there were things that I really disliked. Let's get started. First up, the pros. This game has the best track design in the entire series. The ability to hold 2 items is a massive game changer, and in a good way. Finally, you won't be stuck only getting coins when you're ahead of the group. Speaking of coins, I used to hate them. Now I think they're useful. The game will very rarely give you 2 coins, and the probability of getting coins when you're not in first is really low now. So when you're in first and get a double item box, you'll generally have coins to raise your overall speed, and at least 1 item to protect yourself with. I know there was a patch to tweak this a bit on Wii U, but weight is not as big an issue anymore. As a Toad user, I won't be flying across the track anymore when a heavyweight bumps into me. I noticed in the Wii U version that if you touch the pixel of grass, you're going to slow down like if it's your job. This is not an issue in the Switch version. Although it would be great to get returning characters like Diddy Kong or Birdo, the current roster is pretty good. As a big fan of unique art styles, this is hands down the most gorgeous looking racing game I've ever played. The game now runs in 1080p resolution when docked. The music is also pretty incredible and never really gets tiring. Of course, Battle Mode is back, with actual arenas now, and it is good with my personal favorites being Shine Thief and Bomb on Blast. Next up, the cons. There is a pretty big lack in item variety. When you're pretty far back, everyone around you, including yourself, will get a mushroom or a star, which can sometimes make catching up frustrating. The Boo item is cool, but I don't know how I feel about that being the only true new item in races. It has happened to finally be lucky enough to get a Super Horn in first place with a blue shell coming your way just to have the Boo be like, nope. There isn't much reason to play alone. Would have been nice to get some type of challenge mode or story mode like Diddy Kong Racing. Online is disappointing. It works, it's fun, but it is disappointing. For this, I'd like to elaborate a little bit. Now, outside of the connection issues, I'm not happy that the custom option has been removed online when playing worldwide or regional. More often than not, you'll be stuck playing 100cc races instead of 150. Oh, and you'd like to play 200cc? Well, unless you join a tournament and not mind not gaining any VR points, you're out of luck, as the probabilities of playing 200cc are way too low. Also, I want to host a lobby, invite friends, and then play with random people online. This option does not exist, so by the way things are structured now, you're never sure if your friend's game is full or not. I know Nintendo is going to be releasing that app that lets you voice chat and host lobbies, but please update Mario Kart 8 Deluxe to use that app. The final verdict. This is a must-have game. Even with the cons I mentioned, they weren't game breakers for me. What I couldn't stand about the Wii U version was the coin item and the overall balancing of the items. It would be much harder to catch up thanks to how defensive the game was. Mix that with a horrible battle mode, and I was just getting annoyed. The Switch version is a different story, and for me, a lot more pleasant to play. Imagine how great this game is for people who never owned a Wii U, which is a lot of people, so I think releasing it on Switch with extra stuff was a brilliant idea. As for those who already played the original game, if you want to wait for a price drop, fine. But for me, it was worth every penny. Thanks for tuning in to my 4th episode of Quick View, and please feel free to agree or disagree in the comments below. Take care, you Nintendo fans and all-around gamers. Enjoy gaming. Guard out.